We interrupt your regularly scheduled BrainStuff episode for an important warning. No matter how cool you think Guardians of the Galaxy is, no matter how excited you are about Bradley Cooper voicing a cute furry animal named Rocket that shoots big guns, do not, I repeat, do not go out and get yourself a pet raccoon. Let me share with you a cautionary tale. Set in Japan in the 1970s. At that time, Rascal the raccoon was a beloved cartoon character. People liked him so much, they imported baby raccoons from North America to be their pets. But as these animals grew up, their owners discovered they weren't as easily domesticated as TV and movies would have you believe. So what happened? The raccoons became more aggressive as they aged. Many were abandoned in the woods of Japan, left to fend for themselves. They survived and bred like crazy, so that today, Japan has a raccoon overpopulation problem that has ruined over 80% of their ancient temples. Raccoons in Japan have destroyed temples by chewing the wood of these buildings up and making them into dens. They've rotted the internal structure of these 1,000-year-old buildings with their feces and urine. If a human being started smashing up his local church and then all over its floor, they'd either be imprisoned or become a member of only the harshest of metal bands. In Japan, Buddhist monks trap and kill over 10,000 raccoons a year, which is pretty brutal too, because the animals have no natural predators in that country. They also adapt very quickly to their surroundings. Germany is so overrun with raccoons that they placed mounts over their drain pipes to keep the animals from climbing up their homes and damaging their rooftops. Some researchers think that by creating obstacles like this, we're actually helping raccoons get smarter. And no surprise, the critters found out ways around the German mounts. Raccoons that live in cities adapt exceptionally well, and they're so individualized that scientists studying them can't make general claims about their behavior. In the PBS documentary Raccoon Nation, researchers discovered that raccoons in Toronto lived in territories that were only 3 to 4 blocks wide. And since their only urban predator is the automobile, raccoons in cities live longer than their country cousins. They're so smart, they actually build their territory around major roads so they can avoid cars. After all that, do you still think getting a pet raccoon is a good idea? What if I told you that if you breathe anywhere near raccoon feces, there's a good chance airborne larvae will grow into roundworms inside your body? You. And raccoons can spread a host of other diseases as well, from rabies to West Nile virus. One last thing about raccoons before I leave you to their inevitable invasion. They've also adapted physical traits to help in their survival. Did you know they can collapse their spines to get into all kinds of tight spaces? Or how about this one? The front paws of raccoons are a lot like human hands. In fact, when raccoons wash their food, you know when they do this thing, the water softens the nerve meshes in their hands, making them 5 times more sensitive. Scientists believe there's a link between raccoons' ability to manipulate objects and their growing intelligence. And as anyone who has found their garbage cans opened and spilled everywhere in the morning can tell you, raccoons' hands are incredibly dexterous. Their forepaws are on par with primates, allowing them to hold objects, climb trees, and unlatch the doors to your house. How long until they're wielding cannons and flying spaceships? There it is. I've done my best to warn you of the impending dawn of the planet of the raccoons. Please tell me you won't adopt a raccoon as a pet after watching Guardians of the Galaxy. If you had one before, I want to know about it in our YouTube comments. Holly from Stuff You Missed in History class actually had one growing up. And if you want to learn more about how cartoon animals can lead to your brain being infested with worms, keep subscribing to the BrainStuff channel.